run to the dollar store, grab these stackable bunnies and these 3 Easter eggs. I cannot wait to see how cute these are. This is the first year I've ever seen these, so I am excited to DIY these. Let's get to painting. I'm using this Sure Shot Brownie Points. This is a gloss. You can use a matte if you can find one. Just make sure you paint the entire rabbit brown. And now let's paint these eggs brown too. Make sure you get all the creases and crevices. Now for the fun part. Remember the chocolate eggs that had the little cake decorations on them? We're going to turn this into that, and then we're gonna put this all together. If I can just get the lid off of this. So take a little white. You can mute that down just a little bit with just a very little, I'm gonna put it out to the side. Just a little bit of the yellow. I don't want too much. I'm just gonna take out just a tad of the yellow, and then I'm gonna mix it in here with the white so it's not so stark. So take that white, and then you take the brush. We're gonna do these flowers first. So just paint right on top of the flowers. So these are 3-dimensional. You can see that they're raised. So that makes it so much easier to paint these. Look how easy that's going on. Might just do a little bit thicker than I am. It makes it easier because that they are raised. And what we're gonna do is then we're gonna go on to the next, and then we're gonna do the bunny. Okay, my hand stuck to the egg. So when you paint these, just do it on a table. It actually feels much easier, and I feel like I'm more in control of this. Look how easy that goes on. Cover up that center part, and then we'll cover that up with yellow paint in a second. All right, I have got the yellow out. I'm using a smaller tipped brush for this part. Get a good amount on there, and then carefully go in. We're gonna start with the T in Easter. My goodness, doesn't that look like a cross? How perfect for Easter. Now, just take your time. If there was an easier way to do this, I would like to know. Okay, just take your time with this. It's going to be worth it in the end. Trust the process, as I always say. Not bad. Just take your time. That's all I know I keep saying that, but that is the rule for this. Take your time. Now, once you get the yellow done on the Happy Easter, go back in with a good dollop on the end of your brush and put right here in the center of the flower. Okay? Just like that. Doesn't have to be perfect. That's my motto lately. It doesn't have to be perfect. I love that. Okay, so I messed up here. Come in close here. Like, look at this right here. I want to show everybody. So if you get these from Dollar Tree, not all of these around here are petals. Some of them are leaves. So I've got this green. So let's go in with the green and paint the stems and petals. Okay, I always admit to my mistakes. It wasn't so much a mistake. It was a mishap. So take some floral foam if this happens to you. I've got these florals. Most of these are from Michael's. So I'm just gonna snip the ends off. Make sure you push those leaves up to the top because we're gonna use those as well. So snip, snip, said the rabbi. This was a steal. So I went to Dollar Tree to get my florals. I didn't like the ones that they had for spring for this arrangement. So I went to Michael's. These bushes, look at this. These ended up being 85 cents each. Okay, if this happens to you, start with the longer stems. Take them in and put them around the bottom. We're gonna work with this just like this. So don't put it up like that. It'll make sense in a second. So go ahead and take the white ones, put the white ones in as well. You can spread that greenery out. Just alternate the purple, and then we're gonna go in with this pink. Oh, get that tag off. I know the tag police are out there in full force this week. Okay, take these, put those around. I'm not a florist. I just play one on the internet. Don't be shy. You don't have to be a florist either. Look at that. I love that. Okay, I misspoke. They did have these daffodils at the Dollar Tree. I am cutting these off a little shorter. Be sure to fluff those up. Take this, let's put that in there. I love this greenery. Let that pop out. Put that out to the side so it pops out this way. And then on this one, we're just gonna mirror that. I love the mirroring of floral work. Perfect. Now let's put this one right here on the top, pointed up. Now you could actually do this with fresh flowers if this happens to you. Or maybe just do this on purpose and you're gonna understand why I called it a mishap in just a second. Get that tag off, darn it. Okay, here we go. Putting this in. Now, let's move on to the next step. I'm not letting anything go to waste. So take these pieces here. If I can get that pair of pliers in there, snip that off. Let's snip this one off too. You can never have too much filler. There you go. Okay, well, it's got a flower on it. Great. Okay, so take this in and we're gonna stick this in the back. So this hangs out over the back as well and a little bit more greenery. That is perfect. Look at that. It's okay that this part is bare, this side is bare, and that side is bare. Set that to the side. We'll come back to that in a second. Take some orange paint. I'm definitely going to mute this down a little bit. So I don't need too much. I'm just gonna take a little bit of white, a little bit of yellow, and then mix that together. Look how that is mixing up. Maybe just a little bit more white, almost like a pastel. I always associate pastels with Easter. I do like some bright Easter decorations as well, but this is going to be perfect. So take this. This is a carrot right here on this stackable rabbit. So this is probably going to take 2 coats on this, and it's okay. The great thing about this is it dries super fast. Okay, painting on the eyes is not my strong point, but do you remember as kids how the chocolate bunnies always had candy eyes on them, and everybody always fought over the eyes and who got to eat them? So I'm making them white with the blue pupil, just like they were when we were kids. One thing I love about this stackable pumpkin is the little rabbit buck teeth here. Just like Madonna. Look at that. Okay, just put the little gap between there. I guess Madonna doesn't have buck teeth. She just has a gap. Okay, take the pink acrylic paint now. You don't need too much of this. We're just gonna use that on the ears and the nose. So take the pink, put it right here on the nose. Try to keep a steady hand. Do your best and it'll be just fine. Looks like this is gonna need more than 1 coat. The little nose is done. Now it's time to do the inside of the ears. Just take your time, go all the way around. Make sure you have plenty of paint on your brush and then just bring it back down the other side. Oh, looks like I'm dripping a little. Just take your thinnest brush, put some white paint on it, and then just go in and do those whiskers. Take your time. If I could think of an easier way to do this, I would, because I don't have the steadiest hand today, and it could be because of too much coffee. This is not from the dollar store. I got this at an estate sale for $10. Take your Easter grass. Nothing says Easter more than chocolate bunnies and Easter grass. So put this out on your platter. Get as much as you want. I have a question because I read all your comments. People with cats have told me they can't use grass because cats eat it. So I want to know from you cat people and non-cat people, what could the cat lovers use instead of this grass? Here come my twinkle lights. I got these twinkle lights off of TikTok shop. I got a pack of 100 for less than $20. I cannot wait for you to see this all lit up. Just pull some of your grass right over the top of those twinkle lights. It's almost going to be glowing if it works out the way I hope. Okay, here we go. Let's put this all together. First, we're gonna take the bunny. So put the bunny on. I'm gonna work backwards so I can see how it is. I don't want the bunny right in the center. You're gonna understand why in a second. I want him off to the left, which would be your right. So I'm gonna put that there. Let's take the second part. Let's put it on right here. Let's snap that into place. Oh, guess what? I forgot to put the blue eyes on this one. So let's put 2 dots of blue eyes. So here we go, 1 dot. Oh no, I hope he doesn't look a little cross-eyed, but it's okay if he does. Here we go. Oh, Mess that up. It's, oh my gosh. You all are going to laugh at that. Okay, so now we've got the third part. So let's put the third part on. Okay, do you remember when I told you that I had a mess up, a haphazard? Okay, I can't get that one to stick on. Here we go. There, now it's on. Okay, look what I did. I broke this. When I took it outside to dry, it's been windy here and it blew off and it cracked. But doesn't it look like one of those, what are those eggs called? Like Cadbury? No, it's not Cadbury. It is a Kinder egg, Remember you break those open, anyway. Okay, so we're gonna use this anyway. But I'm not gonna put that on yet. Here is just a regular chocolate egg I made. Doesn't that look like chocolate? Doesn't smell like it. Okay, so I'm gonna put that right here, kind of towards the back. And then look at this. How gorgeous is that? It looks like a chocolate egg with the candy lettering on it, like on the old birthday cakes in the 70s. So we're gonna put that right here in the front, just like that. Okay, now the Kinder egg, or as I call it, the Gooch's cracked scrambled egg. I'm gonna put that right here. Now the broken piece is here too. I think I'm going to maybe set that to the side. Maybe I don't need it. But look, this is why I did this. We're gonna put this right inside of the egg. So put the flat side there, just like that. Now I'm gonna put that right in the front. Okay, this is a little busy. You play with it, okay? You mix this around however you think you want, depending on the size of your tray. I almost forgot the twinkle lights to go in here, so let's add those. But first, I'm not crazy about all of these flowers. It kind of overpowers what I want this vibe to be. So I took those out of the end. Now we're just going to add in the twinkle lights. So find the end of them and then start here at the front. I'm gonna wrap these around this front part because I definitely want twinkle lights all throughout this arrangement. And then just weave this in and out. What's great about this is it almost becomes invisible with this silver wire. If you use the other ones with the green wire, you'll just have to camouflage it just a little bit more. But I believe in you. These twinkle lights are staying on. Just put the battery pack right there inside of your egg. You should be able to crack one open, even though it happened for me on accident. Okay, let's turn on the others, and then let's turn on the lights. Here's the lights are on. Now let's hide that battery pack. Let's scooch this up. I like that laid like that. Okay, ready? Here it comes. Look how awesome these Dollar Tree stacking bunnies turned out. I absolutely love this. Be sure to check the comments, folks. I'm gonna post a photo of this lit up at night as soon as the sun goes down. And as always, if I can do this, you can do this. Wow, I love it. Happy Easter. I absolutely love everything about this. It was so easy to make from those stacking pumpkins from the Dollar Tree. You could use real flowers if you wanted, but I prefer the forever flowers. Don't forget those twinkle lights. Those are really gonna make this pop at night. Be sure to hit the like button and make sure you're subscribed to my channel if you love affordable DIYs on a budget. Thanks for tuning in.